welcome to Bitcoin Wednesday. I am your guest, Bitcoin Brian. No, just kidding. Glad to be back with you. Thought I'd do a short video tonight. We skipped last week because of Valentine's Day, so hopefully you all had a great Valentine's Day, and we're back to work. So the crypto market's been kind of lousy the last couple weeks. We thought maybe it was getting a little bit better, but it wasn't. So, hey Randy, how you doing? So anyways, it's been kind of a downer, but we're getting back on track, I hope. It started to go up a little bit again, and let's see, let me get up here. Okay. So anyways, yeah, so the market started going back up a little bit, and then today it's been a little bit down again or whatever. I'm trying to get my my screen up and going again. So let's see. We got Randy here. I don't think Vance is going to be here, but I'm going to see if I can add Randy on for a minute. Randy, you want to see if we can get my computer up and going? Oh, Randy doesn't want to join the conversation. That's all right, buddy. Well, I started a little bit ago and then I deleted it because I needed to reset, but just going to do a short little video tonight, talk about some of the coins a little bit, if we can get it to come up, and we will have a little bit of, my computer is not liking me, something's wrong, trying to, so what happens on Wednesday nights, I'm pretty busy with my kids and stuff, and so I usually get home a few minutes before 9, and then I'm rushing to hurry and get on here and see what everybody's doing. So, hey Josh, good to have you. Josh, were you able to get your Electroneum bought? I don't know why my website doesn't want to come up. Oh, here we go. I hope you're able to get it, because then it went up to, I think when I was talking to you, it was about 6 cents, and then it's been up to 8.5 cents. But the market's been down a little bit today. Got it pulled up here now. Let me see if I can get the full list. Let's see. Okay. So Bitcoin's has had a couple of good days. Got up to, I think, about 11,500 or so. So it was going up, and usually what happens when Bitcoin's going up, the rest of the coins, the altcoins, sometimes are going down, because especially when Bitcoin starts taking dominance. Right now they dominate the market by about 39%, and so when that happens, there's new people coming into the market. They're putting their money in Bitcoin because that's all they know about. And sometimes they start taking money from the altcoins and putting it into Bitcoin because they see it starting to go up. And so so we see a lot of red on the altcoins and stuff today. So my son wants to say hi and join in the conversation.
What's up?
You say hi.
Electroneum. That's pretty good.
Electroneum
that's where the stuff is.
To the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kick butt and click crypto.
All right. So he's had his time on TV. Now he can go to bed, right?
Sure.
So, all right. Good night, bud. Should be able to buy tomorrow, Hunt. I hope it's let me take a look at Electroneum, because that's what I want to talk about a little bit here. So Electroneum has actually moved up to number 28 on the coin market cap, which is pretty good. It was down around 44, 45 earlier. The whole market was down, but Electroneum has bounced back up a little bit. It's at just over 8 cents right now. A couple of days ago, it was almost to 9 cents. And so they've still got a lot of good things coming. Got the Global Mobile Conference, GMCA, Mobile Conference Association. It's the biggest mobile carrier conference in the world. Is going on next week in Barcelona, Spain. at the time, Electronium was the only cryptocurrency that was a member of that association. And he's going to be a keynote speaker at the association. And you got all the mobile carriers, you got Verizon, you got Sprint, you got all the ones across, but you also have a lot of those apps and stuff that go on the phones. So Facebook will be there, Google's there, you got Apple, of course. It's a huge conference, and so to be a member of that association, as well as a keynote speaker and a booth set up and stuff, we're hoping that brings a lot of good things for Electronium and their mass appeal to people of the masses. So anyways, looking good there. Let's see if Josh wants to join me. So Vance, who usually does the show with me, is not on tonight. He's actually flying out from Phoenix to Wyoming tomorrow morning early. His father passed away this week, and so we send our condolences to Vance and his family, and our thoughts and prayers are with them at this time. And so I'm sure he'll be back with me next week, and we'll have a little bit better set schedule and things that are going on. So looks like Josh is probably in his pajamas, doesn't want to join. Yeah, that's what I thought, Josh. He's camera shy. Been out digging a hole for his new house all day, I'm sure. So anyway, so Electronium's at 8 cents. There's one I want to talk about that I'm really kind of ticked off about today. And that is called Titanium. Now, Titanium is just came out of their ICO about probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. They finished up with their ICO. They had a very successful ICO. They sold 35 million of their tokens really quickly, within like a week. And I was going to buy a bunch of them. I bought a few to test it out, and then I was waiting to see. And then by the time I got around to buying more, they'd already sold out. And so I had converted some of my Verge token coins into Ethereum in order to buy the Titanium bars. They're called bars. And so I just left it in Ethereum, and I had about 5 or 6 Ethereum. And so I thought, I'll just leave it in Ethereum for now. Well, Titanium, the purchase price in the ICO was $1, and so I kind of missed out on that. But then it started to drop a little bit, and it went down to 90 cents, and it just kind of a steady decline. Went from actually went up really high at first. It went up to like $4. Let's see, $4.21. So it did really well, but then it started to correct and came down to the $1.70 range, $1.28. Kind of hung out around the dollar range for a while. Went back up to $1.51, and then it's just kind of been steady, and the market's been going down, and so all the coins have been going down. And so it was about $1.44, and then it just gradually went to, $1, and then it went a little bit below. It dipped into the 90-cent range, the 83-cent range, 85-cent range. And so I bought a little bit of the tokens at 85 cents, thinking, great, I'm in below the ICO level. It's cheaper than what I was going to pay for them originally. And I could see this coin being a cool utility coin that helps with infrastructure, things like Amazon Web Services, hosting. It do all these hosting services and a lot more on the blockchain. So it's really cool technology. It's guaranteed 99.9% uptime because it's not centralized, it's decentralized. And if you know anything about Amazon's web services and things like that, and a lot of the web services are kept in some places in Virginia, and if it goes down, it all goes down. And so they cannot provide 99% uptime. And so I like the structure of it, the infrastructure of it was really pretty cool. Well, so as I'm watching that today, I bought a little bit more. And then it went down a little bit more, and I bought a little bit more, and I bought a little bit more, and I just kind of kept buying because I had this money reserved for titanium. And so then I had finally bought all that I was going to buy, and I had a few thousand coins, I think. And then all of a sudden, Crypto for the People, Sean Davis, came out with a video that said titanium had been hacked, and they had 16 million coins in their corporate coins on their wallet. 12 million were for people within the project that they were going to be able to get their coins after like a year or two. I can't remember the time frame on it. And then 4 million of those coins were set aside for running the business, marketing, doing some things that they need to do to, if they need to get some more money or whatever like that, they could use that as their discretion to sell on the market to accomplish some other things. 16 million coins got hacked from their server today. 16 million coins. So someone noticed on one of the exchanges called IDEX, IDEX, which they only trade Ethereum coins, so coins that are built on the Ethereum blockchain. And because of that, anyway, so someone had posted 2 million titanium bars for sale on IDEX. Well, huge red flags, because who has 2 million titanium coins to sell? So they started looking into it and realized they had been hacked. And so they got IDEX to shut down the trading of the coins. But I still don't know if they ever got hit BTC, which is the exchange that I use. Let's see if I can find this faster. It's the exchange that I use to trade the Ethereum or the titanium coins on. And last I saw, shortly after work or whatever, was that it was still trading around 6 o'clock tonight. And I'm thinking, why have they not shut down all trading of the coin? It doesn't make any sense to me. I can't get on without logging on, and I don't have my password on me right at the moment. So, anyways, frustrating. So then I go out tonight with my son, and I come back in, and it is trading at 17 cents. So here it was at 86, 85, 77 cents today, and by the time it's 9 o'clock, it's trading for 17 cents. So hopefully it's not actually trading. Hopefully that's kind of where it ended off, and things got worked out. Michael Stoller, who is the CEO of Titanium, sent out an email saying that they were going to do a fork off of Titanium, or off of the bar. They were going to fork it, and they were going to create a new blockchain called T-bar, because the hackers hacked into the blockchain. So they'll do a fork and create the Titanium bar, T-bar, and everybody that participated in the ICO would get these new T-bar coins into their wallets. And supposedly those who have purchased on the exchanges will also receive their T-bars. I don't know how confident I am in that right now, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it, so we'll see what happens. So I think by doing that, and hopefully they caught it in time, by doing that, anyone that stole the original bar coins are not going to be able to show proof that they purchased their coins on an exchange or from the ICO. And so that's the reason for creating the new T-bar. Those that purchased on an exchange will have to fill out some paperwork. So the first thing I did was I went to my my orders and stuff online today, and I printed off, made copies, and which I think you should always do with anything that you buy on these exchanges, because the last thing I wanted to happen is to log in tomorrow and and all my stuff be gone. So, and when you got a few thousand coins, that can add up to be quite a bit of money, and you don't want to leave your coins on the exchange. As of right now, I'm not moving them off the exchange because I don't want to take the chance of losing them when I send them to a wallet right now, if they're not completely supported by the company at the moment. So I'll just leave them on and see what happens. The nice thing is I bought them with coins I sold when I sold my Verge. So, and maybe I've talked about it before, but I bought Verge at a half a penny, and bought about 60 or 70,000 coins for half a penny, and Verge went up to 22 cents, and man, that was a great buy. And then it kind of crashed, and then it would go back up, and then it crashed, and I was holding on to it for the long run. Well, when Titanium ICO came out, I really wanted to get into it because I really liked what they were doing. So I decided to sell my Verge coins, and at that point I sold them for about 10 cents. So the money I was able to buy my Titanium with today and yesterday was all house money, I guess you could say. So I was playing on the house. So anyways, that's enough venting on Titanium. Just be careful out there when you're buying coins. I mean, nobody saw this happen, and people have lost a lot of money in getting hacked. The nice thing was it wasn't an exchange that was hacked. It was actually Titanium, which really surprises me. So they definitely need to beef up their infrastructure and take care of that issue. But they're able to solve the problem, and hopefully they solve it for all the rest of us as well. So, but speaking of passwords, like I said a minute ago, so today I was at Office Max for a minute, and they had a little booklet. I don't know if you can see that, called Password Journal. So I've got a password app on my phone. I keep a lot of passwords and things on it, and since I've been doing crypto, I keep a little book and I write all my passwords down and stuff. But I got a lot of other different passwords in there as well. So today I saw this, and it was on sale. It was like just a little over $1. It's no big deal, but it's a password journal. It's got a place from A to Z, a couple pages each, where you can put the web address, the login username, password, PIN, security questions, notes. So this is something I would definitely recommend for you guys that are doing crypto, to get in and get. It doesn't have to be this, but this was nice. I found it at Office Depot. Like I said, it was just over $1. I actually bought a few of them. I got a couple friends I wanted to give some to. I'm going to write crypto on it, and then I'm gonna put all my logins and passwords and stuff in it and put it in my safe, so that when something happens to me, my wife will be able to know where all the crypto money is, and hopefully she doesn't sell it cheap like my guns. So anyways, yeah, I strongly recommend it. You can keep, I would definitely keep a copy, maybe even 2 copies in a couple different places, because this is money, guys. This is just like gold. So if you lose your passwords to your wallets, you've lost your whatever coins you had in those wallets. So keep it in a couple of different places. Don't keep it on your computer. Your computer can get hacked at any time. Anytime you're connected online, you run the risk of being hacked, and people can find these passwords. So do not keep your passwords on your computer. It's just not a smart idea. Write them down. The best way is to write them on paper, and then keep them safe. Put them in a safe. Put them in a safe deposit box. Put it somewhere safe at your parents' house. Maybe have a couple different copies. You don't want to lose your passwords. So, see, it might even be worth getting a safe deposit bank account at the bank, so you can keep it in a box there. So, Shauna, hey, how are you doing tonight? So, anyways, that is my rant about Titanium and about passwords. So, I haven't had this happen to me yet, so this was kind of a new thing with being hacked today. And it's funny that I bought the password book today, and I bought all the Titanium coins today, and then they get hacked. And so kind of frustrating, but keep pressing forward. So let's see. Let me go back to into the market cap and see what's going on. I'll just go down the list of a few. If anybody has any questions, feel free to chime in. And again, like I said, I'm sorry we missed last Wednesday for Valentine's Day. Hope everybody had a great day. And Vance is not with me tonight because his father passed away, and so he is headed to Wyoming in the morning early for a funeral this week. So we will see him again next week, I'm sure. Okay, so Bitcoin is actually going up a little bit. It was down about, looks like in the past 24 hours, it's still down about 2%, but I saw it down around 10,300 a few hours ago, and it's now up to 10,800. Like I said, it does currently have a 39% dominance in the cryptocurrency market. And as people start to get back in the market again, people tend to buy what they know, and Bitcoin is what people know. And so we'll see Bitcoin continue to have a dominance, and then we will see it start to fall back into the altcoins again as well. So the altcoins are still down a little bit. Ethereum's down a little bit. It was about 950. It's at 859 right now. Ripple, it was in the 90-cent range today, but it's back up to $1.03. So I'm hoping for good things with Ripple. I really want to see it go up, and if Ripple could get listed on Coinbase, that would be super exciting, because people could go to Coinbase and buy Ripple directly, and that would help the price to skyrocket quite a bit, I guess. So Litecoin's at $216. I heard a rumor about Litecoin Cash forking off from it. I haven't been able to find anything else on it. I can't think of the guy's name that started Litecoin, but someone said that he said that was a fake fork and that wasn't really happening. I haven't seen anything else on it. In fact, I could probably look right here and see if there's anything. Litecoin. Well, you would think if there was, oh, there is a Litecoin Cash. Let's see what it says. Let me scoot my phone over here for a minute. It says Litecoin Cash is $5.99. But I don't know enough about it to talk about it, so I'm not going to bore you with it. I'm just going to stick to stuff I don't know. Cardano remains about 36 cents, which hasn't changed for a while. Neo's up a little bit. Stellar Lumens is up. Monero is up 7% today, $313. So that's looking good. IOTA's back down to $1.77, so good buying opportunity for IOTA. I think it's got potential. It came out with a deal. They had a deal with Microsoft, and that turned out to not be completely right, and so they lost a little bit of credibility with that. But they do have some cool technology called the Tangle, and so I think that has some great potential to do well. Tron TRX, I don't get it. It's got 65 billion coins, and some people are high on TRX. I'm not. I just don't know. I just don't. Oh, Lisk. Here's good old Lisk. Man, last time I did the video on Lisk, it was at $16. And in the last couple of days, Lisk was actually over $30. Because the market kind of had a bad shift today, it's down to $23. But I knew that was going to double, and I still think it's going to probably go into the $100 range. I mean, Lisk is just a fantastic coin. And so definitely do some research, take a look at it. I think it's a good one to look at. It's got a market cap of $2.5 billion right now. So it's definitely still got some room to grow. The total circulating supply is only 100,000, so it's not bad at all. There's Tether staying strong at $1. I wish I'd have known about Tether at the beginning of the year. I'd have put all my coins into Tether, so I wouldn't have lost so much. but they're starting to come back. Remember, you only lose if you sell your coins. So just buy coins, keep collecting coins. As your coins go down, it's a good time to buy more coins. If you really believe in your project and feel like it's going to do well, keep buying when it goes down. Nowhere else to go but up. So we got Steam. Steam is very cool. I think I talked about Steam a little bit last time. Steam is Steam has a couple of cool features, and it's a social media platform, and they also have a platform that's like YouTube, and it's actually really cool, and you get paid for putting content on there, and it's actually pretty neat. So if you feel inclined, check Steam out. It's just under $1 billion market cap right now, sitting at $3.80. It has been up around, how high has it been? I think it's been at its high point. It was around $7.50. So it's definitely got room to grow, and I think this could definitely be a coin that you see going into the $20, $30, $40 range. I mean, it's a neat coin. It's got a circulating supply of only 250 million. So it definitely gives it a lot of room to grow, and I think it's cool technology. It's got some really cool stuff with it. So I think it has a lot of potential. I miss having Vance on tonight because I really like to be able to bounce, take a breather once in a while and take a drink of water when I need it, because my mouth goes dry really fast when I'm talking to you guys. So we wish him and his family well. Moving along, let me just go down the list here. I hear a lot of people talking about Walton Chain, but I haven't learned very much about it. It's a $22 coin. Has a 24 million circulating supply, and so I've heard it's pretty good, but I just don't know much about it. Electronium is at number 44 on the list right now. It's at 8 cents. It's got 6 billion circulating supply, $500,000 in market cap. I just talked about it for a while, so I'm not going to go over it anymore, but I tell you what, it's an exciting week next week. You got the conference that's going to be all next week. They're supposed to have the mobile miner app out before the conference starts. That should probably only be on I lost my train of thought. The opposite of Apple. Those other phones, I have an Apple phone, so those other phones, Android, it's supposed to be out on the Android devices, and once they have that out and working, then I'm sure they'll make the switch and have it over to Apple fairly quickly as well. But they're supposed to have the Android app out by the conference time. They're also supposed to be listed on HitBTC. They're going to be listed on KuCoin. They just got listed on CoinEx over in the Japanese exchange, and they're working with Coin1 to get on the Coin Crypto or something over there in Japan. So there's a lot of Asian markets starting to pick it up. So it's been just a nice steady level growth period, and so we keep watching that. It's gonna go pretty soon. It's just gonna pump, and so take a look at Electronium. I've put a lot into it. Several people I know have put a lot into it. It's just a cool. We bought it into the ICO when it was a penny. So right now it's 8 times our money right now. So it's been a good investment. But I still think right now it's under 10 cents. It's still going to be a great investment. So I definitely recommend looking at Electronium. And just so you know, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research on these coins. There is a risk in everything we do in investment, and Bitcoin and altcoins, there's no difference. So just do your due diligence, and you find a coin you like. Does it serve a purpose? Can I see this happening in the real world? There's one called the BAT coin. Here it is, basic attention token, and it actually has a browser, and so it has a web browser, just like I'm using Firefox, but they've got a cool browser. There's no advertising on it. It's quick. It's actually pretty cool, and it's run off the blockchain. Cool blockchain technology, and I got to give props to my home state of Wyoming. The legislature there is working on becoming their very cryptocurrency and cryptography friendly, and they're passing some bills and getting some things, so attracting companies that want to do business with cryptocurrency and things like that. And the blockchain technology can be used for many different applications, and so Wyoming is becoming a blockchain friendly place to do business in their state. And so I definitely give them props. Arizona is working on some of the same stuff. In fact, they copied the legislation from Wyoming. They're trying to pass it in Arizona right now. So Wyoming has always tried to be on the forefront of technology and leading in the industries. Wyoming was the first state to create the LLC, limited liability companies, and so and because of that, they're very, very widely used. I mean, they're great to have an LLC. So, okay, let's see. Let me get back here. I'm going to go down my list a little bit, see if there's anything I want to talk about. Red coin, I have a little bit of red coin. It's still down, but let's see, Power Ledger. Oh, that's the top 100 coins right now, and there's about 1,500 and too much to look at. But do I have any questions from anybody? Anybody have any questions on cryptocurrency? Getting started in cryptocurrency, buying cryptocurrency. I think that's about all I have to talk about tonight. Kind of, like I said, it's a short show, but well, it hasn't been that short. I've been on here about 40 minutes, I think. So, okay. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Keep kicking butt and collecting crypto. Just hang on to it. Don't sell it. You only lose if you sell it. So even if as times are going down and some of these coins are red, they might be good buying opportunities. So the problem a lot of people have is they tend to buy when it's high. They get FOMO, a fear of missing out, and they see something that starts going up and up, and it's at 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, and they scramble to buy it. And somebody's pumping that. Somebody's pumping it real hard. It's going up, and they usually buy it near the top. And then what happens? A whale with lots of coins comes in and sells them all, and it drops down to 5 cents again. So don't have the fear of missing out. Buy the dip. Buy it when it's in the red. Buy it on a low or steady. You know, don't fall into the trap of buying when it's high and selling when it's low, because the opposite happens. You buy it high, and then all of a sudden it starts to drop, and people get scared, which is a natural instinct, and I've been there. And it's hard to watch your coin falling in price. Just hang on. If you believe in the technology, this is how it works. It'll correct itself, and it'll build itself back up. And if it's one of those coins that's going to go like this, it may not be the right coin for you to be in. A lot of these coins, the cryptocurrency market is still fairly new. Less than 1% of people in the world know about cryptocurrency. So it's still new, it's still growing. These are long-term, most of these coins are long-term holds. You're not going to get rich overnight. Even people that bought Bitcoin at 9 cents didn't get rich overnight. It took them, from 2008 or 2009 until in 2017 it was $1,000. So those people that bought it at 9 cents waited 8 years for it to get up to $1,700 in that range. And maybe they didn't even wait that long. Maybe they sold it off the year before when it was in the $300 range. So just remember, these are long time holds on a lot of this stuff. Now you'll be able to make some short term money, and I've heard a lot of people suggest that if you buy something, let's say you buy a coin at a penny, and it goes up to 10 cents. Maybe take a little bit of profit out on it. Maybe you bought $1,000 worth, and it goes up to 10 cents. It's now worth $10,000. Maybe take out $1,000, your initial earnings, or $2,000. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I know there's times I wished I would have taken out some profit, but I was in it for the long term, and I just held on it. I could have taken out profit, let it drop, buy in. It grows, take out more profit. I could have done that on a couple of coins several times. So not bad advice. But if you are in it for a long term, you may not want to get rid of your coins, because especially don't get rid of them all, because what can happen is your coin goes up to 20 cents, and then it starts to go down a little bit to 19, 18 cents, and then all of a sudden you think, oh, I'm going to sell it because it's going down. It's going down. Crap, it's going down. I'm going to sell it. And then it bounces from 18 up to 28 cents. And then you missed out, So now, in order to buy back in, you're doing the FOMO, your fear of missing out. So you buy in higher, and then it drops or whatever. So just keep your coins, hang on to them, take a little bit of profit here and there. Certainly understand that. So anyways, Remington says he wants some electronium. Remington, I'm going to send you some electronium, buddy. When the mobile miner comes out, you'll be able to put it on your phone. You'll be able to mine electronium in the background. This is one of the ways they're going to get mass appeal, mass adoption of cryptocurrency. Is they're going to put this miner on your phone, and you're going to be able to earn electronium each month. And it might be $20, it might be $30. And part of the reason getting in with these mobile companies is they're going to accept electronium as payment. So if electronium is giving you $20 or $30 a month, and you're going to be able to use that towards your phone bill, that's pretty cool. So a lot of people are really stoked about that, and that's kind of the whole idea, and to getting people into cryptocurrency, electronium specifically, and then people will start accepting it for other things, and you'll be able to pass electronium from phone to phone. The reason the phone is such a big deal is most people in the world have phones and can transact and do business on their phone, where a lot of them don't have computers. A lot of people in some of these other countries do not have the ability to bank their money. Well, now they'll be able to accept electronium as payments and keep it on their phone, and then they'll be able to buy stuff with electronium, pay their phone bill, pay different things with that, where they don't have the traditional services of banks. And so that is really, really cool. But thanks for joining, Remington. Thanks for everybody else that's been on here. Bill, Shauna, Charlie, April, Dan, a bunch of you. Appreciate you being on with me tonight. If you do have any questions in the future, feel free to send me a message or contact me. I'd be glad to help you out any way I can. We'll call it quits for tonight. Have a great evening. We will see you next week, Wednesday, Bitcoin Wednesdays at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Join us. Bring your questions. Vance will be back next week, and we will see you then. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.